You open your fridge. Milk looks normal, smells normal. Then you see the date, yesterday, and suddenly your brain says, nope. Here's the weird part. That number is often not a safety line. It's a business line. In the next minute, I'll show you the one word on labels that changes everything. Because expired usually isn't what you think it is. Let's set the trap. Most people think dates are a countdown timer. Hit 0, food turns toxic. But dates didn't start as safety alarms. They got popular when food traveled farther, sat longer on shelves, and got sold to strangers. So brands needed a predictable way to protect quality, control returns, and reduce risk. Now here's the open loop. If dates aren't pure science, who decides them? And what are they optimizing for? First reveal, there are 3 different dates, and people mix them up. Best before, or best if used by, usually means quality, taste, and texture. Sell by is mostly for stores, inventory. Use by is the one that can be safety-related, especially for very perishable foods. But here's the next hook. If use by can matter, why do some foods survive way past their date, while others get risky before the date? Second reveal, the date is tied to assumptions, not your actual fridge. Companies test under controlled conditions: packaging, storage time, temperature. But your fridge might run warmer than you think. The door shelf is warmer than the back. You might leave groceries in a hot car for 40 minutes. The date can't see any of that. So brands choose conservative dates. We're confident it still meets our standards if everything went right. Open loop. So what should you trust more? Your senses, the date, or the type of food? Here's the rule that clears the fog. Think in 2 buckets. High risk versus low risk. High-risk foods are moist, protein-rich, and ready to grow bacteria. Fresh meat, fish, deli items, soft cheeses, prepared meals, opened dairy. For these, use by matters more, and temperature handling matters even more. Low-risk foods are dry, salty, sugary, acidic, canned, or frozen. Rice, pasta, crackers, peanut butter, most canned goods, chocolate, honey, frozen veggies. These rarely flip from safe to dangerous on a date. Time mostly hits quality, not instant safety. Next hook. If that's true, why do we waste so much food anyway? Because dates hijack your brain. One printed number feels more official than smell, texture, or common sense. But your senses still work, if you use them right. Look for real spoilage signals, sour or off odors, unusual slime, mold where it shouldn't be, bulging cans, broken seals, dramatic texture changes. Also, once something is opened, the clock changes. Air, moisture, and contamination risk jump, even if the date is far away. Final open loop. What's the simplest decision system you can use in 5 seconds, every time? Use this 5-second system. 1. What kind of date is it? 2. Is this high risk or low risk? 3. Was it stored well and is the package intact? 4. Do you see or smell real spoilage? If it's low risk, sealed and normal, date usually means quality, not danger. If it's high risk or handled badly, don't gamble. Crisp takeaway. Expiration dates are usually quality promises, not poison deadlines. Read the label type, judge the food category, and trust real spoilage signs over panic. If you want more small things with big reasons, subscribe.